Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching a recording, you can just fast forward 5 minutes to the beginning of the practice or stay with us. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Jean. Oh, your sister is joining. Cool. Good morning as well. All right, it's time for us to start. And today is day 5 of our exploration of radical happiness through loving kindness. And in this session, we will talk a little bit about how nothing can obstruct love, that love can go anywhere. So take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to fully arrive and acknowledge all the circumstances of your practice, starting with the external, the sounds and sensations of the world around you, and then little by little, zooming in on your inner world. Allow your breath to be soft and easy, nothing to force. Your breath doesn't have to be special, bigger, deeper. Trust that your body knows how to breathe. You just follow. And allow this gentle breath be your invitation to soften and release tension from your body, heart, and mind. The Buddha taught that the forces in the mind that bring suffering are able to temporarily hold down the positive forces such as love and wisdom, but they cannot destroy them. And the negative forces can never really uproot the positive. Love can uproot fear or anger or guilt because it is a greater power, but not the other way around, because our nature is love. And this is what underlies everything, even if we cannot access it easily. So, really, love can go anywhere and nothing can obstruct it. A book of dialogues with Nisargadatta Maharaj, that's called I Am That, includes an interesting exchange between this wise man, Nisargadatta, and a man who complained a great deal about his mother, which I'm sure many of us can relate to. The man felt that she had not been a very good mother and that she was not a good person in general. So Nisargadatta advised him to simply love his mother. And the man replied, "She wouldn't let me." To which Nisargadatta responded, "She couldn't stop you." I just find that very powerful. And actually, I have a few personal experience that just confirm this statement and this the power of loving kindness. Personally, I don't get easily annoyed or frustrated, and there has been only really a handful of people in my life so far that I felt truly bothered by. And in one case, it was a woman who I didn't even know personally, and I barely knew in general. I followed her on Instagram, and for some reason, a few years ago, her posts started to annoy me tremendously. It was a kind of irrational frustration, not based on in anything in particular. Probably I was somewhat jealous of what she represented, and that's why I felt so annoyed. But at some point, I really couldn't take it anymore. Like every time I saw her posts, I would just get this felt sensation that did not feel good at all. And I even wanted to unsubscribe from her. But instead, I thought, well, wait a second, let's pause, and maybe I should test this loving kindness practice, the power of it in action, and see if it would somehow help me through the situation. And oh my God, did this practice create some super magic for me. At first, my practice was mechanical. I just repeated the phrases. I was still annoyed. The practice was lacking any felt sensation or any deep meaning. But I continued, trusting that, I just have to follow the practice. Practice makes perfect. And at some point, a total breakthrough. Suddenly, I stopped reacting so strongly to her posts. Suddenly, I started seeing beauty in them and, in general, in what she had to offer to the world and what she represented. I became totally calm and curious, receptive. And this is when true miracle happened. This woman, who I didn't know personally, and I barely, like, I had zero interaction with her on Instagram either. I just followed her. She contacted me and suggested that we work together on some project. And we did. And we actually developed a very nice working relationship that I received quite an income from and created a totally new project for my work. Seriously, like, does it get any better than that? Anyway, that only proves that no external condition can prevent love. No one and no thing can stop it. It's all inside us. The awakening of love is not bound in things being a certain way. Loving kindness, like true nature of the mind, is not dependent on anything. It is not conditioned. When we practice meditation and perceive this quality of mind, we also contact the essence of loving kindness itself. And this produces a tremendous change in perspective that apparently can somehow, through energy, ripple out into the world and even reach whoever is in our field, even if we don't know them. So at first, our practice is as if we're sitting on the shore, watching the waves dance on the surface of the ocean. Later in our meditation practice, as it deepens a little bit, it's as if we go underwater, and the divers amongst us can relate to that, I bet. We go into this calm, still depths, watching the waves above us, moving and playing. And still later, as our practice deepens more and more, we start perceiving that we are the water, not apart or separate, and that the waving that is part of us is just happening. And this is how loving kindness embraces all of the world, all of us. So today, let's send the energy of loving kindness to a challenging person in our lives. Maybe choose somebody who is mildly annoying, mildly frustrating, so that it doesn't become a big shock to your system. And then, of course, you can choose anybody else as you progress in this practice. We'll start though, as we have been, with sending loving kindness to a dear friend, just so that we can connect to the essence of this energy, and then we turn it around to that challenging person. So again, take a second to resettle, check in with your breath, check in with your body, maybe scan your body, releasing tension from the inside out. And now in your mind's eye, invoke an image of a dear being. It may be a person who you love, or a pet, or any being that you perceive as a benefactor of sorts. And holding their image in your mind's eye, start repeating the loving kindness mantra, channeling this energy towards them. May she or he be filled with loving kindness. May they be well in body and mind. May they be happy, healthy, and at ease. May they know deep, natural peace. May he or she be filled with loving kindness. May they be well in body and mind. May they be happy, healthy, and at ease. May they know deep, natural peace. I'm going to be silent for the next couple of minutes so that you can continue on your own. Remember that the main focus of your practice is this mantra, and you can change the words to something that resonates better with you today, that invokes this felt sensation of loving kindness, perhaps. And part of your attention, a small portion of your attention, is on your body, scanning and rescanning, and whenever you find tension, release it. And now let that go. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Take a moment to resettle a little bit. And now bring to mind a challenging person in your life. And see if you can send the same quality of loving kindness energy to them. May he or she be filled with loving kindness. May they be well in body and mind. May they be happy, healthy, and at ease. May they know deep, natural peace. Again, I'm going to be silent for a couple of minutes, letting you go through this on your own in silence. This part of the practice may be a little challenging. It's okay. Just trust that with time, your heart will soften and open. For now, simply rely on the mantra. And now let that go. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Rescan your body and just notice how you feel physically, emotionally, mentally. And as you go through your day today, I invite you to notice whenever you get annoyed with somebody, whenever you get frustrated, and see if in that moment you can send them the energy of loving kindness. And maybe, just maybe, it will change something. But if not, it's totally okay. It's just the beginning of your practice. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.